Good morning again, boys and girls. It's good to be with you on a bright, sunshiny day. We've just had Easter, and I hope all of you had a wonderful Easter day when we can think about all that God has done for us and the many things that He has given us and the orderly way He has arranged our world. You know, God has arranged for animals to be safe. God has arranged for so many things for us if we listen to Him and if we do the things that He has asked us to do. We're happier when we have friends and we're kind to people. When we're angry, it doesn't make for much happy time. Well, I wanted to talk today, now that spring is here, which we've talked about, and all the new life around us. Every time Mrs. Deitz goes out, she sees another color, she sees another flower, she sees some more buds on trees and leaves on trees, flowers even on some trees. And she's seeing more and more animals. She has little baby rabbits that come across her yard. She sees some squirrels that are out now. And birds. It's wonderful to wake up in the morning and hear all the birds singing. And they're looking, some of the birds are even taking our dog's hair and making nests out of it. So there's so many wonderful things that are happening because that's the world that God planned, a wonderful world. One of the things that happens is a big word that you're going to learn a little bit later on. It's called hibernating. And some animals go to sleep, it may be in a cave or maybe way down underground, and they sleep for most of the winter. And in the spring, they wake up and they go out to play and find out what's going on in the world. Well, one of the animals that hibernates is a bear. And we're going to talk about a little bear that hibernated through the winter and woke up and went outside to see the new spring and all of the different things that happen in spring. And the story is a friend for bear, because that's something else that can happen. We can make lots of new friends. We're outside more and we see new people. We can go to the parks. Sometimes we even go on a trip with our families and we may meet some new friends. Let's see what happens for a friend for bear. Now remember, Mrs. Deitz is going to read to you and then show you the pictures. All through the long, cold winter, Bear had slept safe and snug in her den. Then at last, a warm breeze melted away the forest frost. And you know, frost is when there isn't snow, but little bits of water freeze, and it makes it kind of look like there's some snow on the grass. And the grass can even be slick because it's frozen. Bear's eyes blinked open and she bounced out of bed. See, she's inside a cave and she's been sleeping, but she wakes up and look what she sees. She sees some flowers. She sees the green grass. So she knows it's time to wake up and go enjoy what's outside. It's spring, she cried, racing outside. Everything was fresh and green and sparkly. Bear felt dizzy with the joy of it all. I want to run and jump and smell flowers and tickle tadpoles, she shouted. You know what a tadpole is? Tell me what a tadpole is. You're right. It's a little baby frog that swims around in the water, and then it grows legs and becomes a frog. And I can't forget twirling. She twirled around so fast. She tripped over a stone, but it wasn't a stone. Let's see what's happening. She's so excited to see the spring. She's twirling and dancing in all the pretty grass and with the flowers. But she trips. Can you see this? It looks like a stone. Let's see what that is. What can you think of that might look like a stone? It was a tortoise. A tortoise. Do you know what that is? Do you know what another name for a tortoise is? It's turtle. So in our story today, we're using the word tortoise, but another name for a tortoise is a turtle. Oopsie daisy, said Tortoise. Are you all right? I was just twirling, said Bear, because it's spring. Next, I'm going to roll down a hill, climb trees, and make new friends. That sounds wonderful, beamed Tortoise. Come with me, suggested Bear. Oh, I couldn't keep up, sighed Tortoise. I only have little legs. That's okay, laughed Bear, lifting Tortoise up. I'll give you a piggyback ride. And off they went. Do you ever get a piggyback ride? That's when somebody puts you on their back and walks with you. So here we have Bear and Tortoise talking. And then here we have Tortoise on Bear's back. Let's see what Bear does. Look at us go, laughed Tortoise. I've never moved so fast. Can we play? Called two fox cubs. But Bear galloped right past them. Bear, cried Tortoise. I thought making new friends was on your list. It is, replied Bear, but I haven't finished running yet. See here? Here's Bear and Tortoise, and here are the two foxes that want to play. But he's running so fast, he can't stop to play. He wants to get in lots of running. They burst into a meadow. Can't we stop and smell the flowers? Pleaded Tortoise. No time to stop. Too much to do, laughed Bear. Start smelling. Ouch, grumbled Tortoise as a bumblebee bounced off his head. My nose doesn't work at this speed. But Bear was running too fast to hear him. He's still running. See him running over here? And here's Tortoise. But he's running so fast, he doesn't stop to see anything. Bear finally skidded to a halt at the top of a small hill. Tortoise looked around in wonder. I've never been so high, he gasped. I can see the world. Thank you, Bear. This is perfect. Perfect for rolling, finished Bear. And clutching Tortoise tightly, she rolled over and over and over, all the way down the hill. You see, they climbed the hill and looked for just a minute. But Bear's so excited, he wants to get on to doing the very next thing. So he starts and gets ready and rolls down the hill with Tortoise on his back. They stopped with a bump at the foot of a tall tree. Time to climb, declared Bear. Oh no, groaned Tortoise, his head spinning. Can I just sit? On my shoulders. Good idea, finished Bear, and up they went. Mama Bird was very surprised. Shoo, shoo, she flapped. Time to go, whispered Tortoise. Time to tickle tadpoles, bellowed Bear. To the pond. Well, Bear just cannot stop. Here he has Tortoise up here on his shoulders, and they just run and climb the tree. See, climbing the tree? And she sees the nest. Then he's ready to go on and do something else. This time, he's going to go tickle tadpoles. What a day, puffed Tortoise as he flopped down by the water's edge. Bear dropped down beside him. They watched ducklings and tadpoles playing in the water. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Asked Bear. Yes, sighed Tortoise dreamily. This is the perfect spot. Oh, I wonder what Bear has in mind. I have a feeling that Tortoise wants to take a nap or rest, and Bear is getting ready to do something else. See the water and the ducks and the ducklings? And we even see some bugs flying around. So we know it's spring with all of the spring things out. To jump from, cheered Bear. Then she grabbed Tortoise and leaped into the pond. Oh my. Wasn't that great, laughed Bear, scrambling out. But Tortoise had had enough. No, he sputtered. I can't swim. My shell is full of water, and I have weeds up my nose. But you wanted to swim, said Bear in surprise. No, I did not, snorted Tortoise. Tortoise isn't very happy. Tortoise, look here. Tortoise is getting water in his shell. Bear's trying to swim and comes out of the water. But Tortoise is not very happy. Let's see what happens. Do you think they're going to be friends now that Tortoise isn't very happy? You haven't stopped to listen, look, or make friends, he finished. But there's so much to do, cried Bear. I can't stop. Well, you'll have to, declared Tortoise, because it's bedtime. No, howled Bear. I'm not tired. I don't want to go back to bed forever and ever. I want it to be spring again. Bear thinks spring is gone. See Tortoise telling him, but Bear's getting very unhappy because he thinks he has to go back and, what's our big word? Hibernate. Oh, Bear, smiled Tortoise. It's not time to hibernate yet. Tortoise, tomorrow will still be spring. It will, sniffed Bear. And then I can run and twirl and climb. Yes, nodded Tortoise. And maybe sit and watch too. Do you think I might make some friends? Bear whispered. I'm sure you will, chuckled Tortoise. You already found one today. I have, asked Bear. Who? Me, Bear, said Tortoise. Me. So Tortoise was a good friend and told Bear what he was feeling. And he didn't want to do all that running. He wanted to sit and enjoy what was there in the spring. And so he's teaching Bear about making friends because Tortoise says, but Bear, I am your friend. Bear beamed. Can I give you a ride back home? Will it be another fast ride? Asked Tortoise. No, chuckled Bear. Let's go slowly this time. I want to smell the flowers. So as the sun set, the two friends wandered slowly all the way home to bed. See, he's walking this time. He's not running. And they're talking because they're friends. Tortoise knew how to make a friend. Tortoise knew that you had to listen to your friend just as your friend listens to you, and that you had to work together and do something one wanted to do one time and somebody else another time. So this week, boys and girls, I want you to look at all of the spring flowers and birds, but one more thing. See if you can make a new friend. Maybe it's somebody that has been around that you've seen, but you've never talked to or played with. So see if you can have a happy week and make a new friend. Mrs. Deitz will see you again next week. Goodbye.